What's going on? Hope all is well. So I wanted to share two business insights that I've gotten from the Bible. And I wanted to share this because the Bible has a lot of wisdom, a lot of knowledge, a lot of information regarding money and regarding business. A lot of people don't realize that, but the Bible has a lot of information regarding those topics because I believe that God knew that money would be one of the things that people struggle with, that people think about, that people may be tempted to stress about. And I believe that he provided a lot of information in the Bible in order to give us what we need if we take heed. And when I was reading the Bible, I thought about two things that I read that really thought could help people in regards to business, in regards to being an entrepreneur. And the first thing that I noticed was in the book of Genesis. And when God gave Adam the ability to name the animals, he gave him the ability to be able to pick and choose, to name this animal, to name that animal. And he gave him that power, that autonomy to do that. And I thought about creativity. I thought about the creativity that God gave man, that God also gives us. And that's something that's so very important for a business owner and being an entrepreneur. Because when you are a business owner, you have to be able to think, to be able to use your creativity. And I thank God that he's given us a level of creativity with our mind to be able to create things. And I thought about it because everything, for example, you see in your house is made by a business. It started in someone's mind. Think about this phone. Think about your desk. Think about your sofa. Think about your flooring, your refrigerator. Everything that you see in your house, more likely is going to be made by someone, and it started from that person's mind, that creativity aspect. So I was thinking about how it's so very important that we always tap into our creativity, and don't be afraid, because that's where everything starts. When you start your business, you need to be writing down ideas, get in a good space, in a good mindset to where you can really write things down, jot things down, and be able to create your vision. The Bible states, without a vision, the people perish. So I wanted to share that and just urge you guys to use your creativity. The second thing that I want to share, and it kind of partners with this, Jesus always mentions about being childlike. Throughout the Bible, he mentioned about being childlike multiple times. He would do a parable, speak a parable, and talk about how the importance of being childlike. He always used children. And I thought about it from this aspect, that a lot of people, as they get older, they lose that childlike aspect. Because when you get older, some people lose it because you concentrate on things you have to do. You concentrate on the grown-up things, your bills, taking care of your family and things of that nature, which is a great thing. But I know a lot of people lose that childlike aspect to where you want to create, which we talked about earlier, being creative, having that creativity, but then using that childlike aspect to be able to dream, to be able to have big goals, to be able to think about your future and not limit yourself. Because some people, as they get older, they limit themselves. They get used to the mundane. They get used to doing, the average. That's taking care of your bills, taking care of your family, having that job, or doing this and doing that, and not trying to elevate, not thinking of big things, not doing things that scare you, essentially. So it's so very important that we, like I said first, have the creativity, but then B, be childlike, dream, have big goals, and have fun. And that's the key, I believe, to having a successful business and being a great entrepreneur. It doesn't mean it's going to be easy. It doesn't mean it's going to, be an easy path. It's going to have some challenges. But I believe that if you have that creativity and you be childlike, you ask questions, you have fun. Think about your child, the way your child is, if you have a child, the way they are intuitive, the way they ask questions, the way they dream big, the way they just believe, they have faith. You have to have faith when you start that business. So I want to share it because I think those are two great insights that we can use to be great business owners and to be great entrepreneurs in being creative and also being childlike, having that childlike faith, believing and dreaming big. And I believe those are two things two insights from the Bible that we can use to be great business owners that I wanted to share. So definitely, I appreciate you guys for watching this video. Let me know in the comments what you guys think about this video, and share this video, subscribe, and I appreciate you guys for watching the video. I'll talk to you guys soon. Peace.